There we go.
There we go. You never know with technology and family members yelling in the background as I go live. So who knows what you guys heard, but it's a good time. Last day of school, uh,
For
heading
some
into
people,
Memorial Day weekend, all the
Minnesota,
funness.
Minnesota, we still have school going on.
Oh, today was my son's last day of his junior year.
Tomorrow's the last day down here for most of the schools. So yeah, it's coming right up.
Jared, are you
That's,
going to introduce us like you normally do?
you know what? I will. Hey guys, uh, we like to have fun. If you can't tell, we laugh a lot. We play. We have a
Yes.
good time learning together. And by ways of introduction, my name is Jared Jarvis. Hi, I'm here with Ronee Bromett and Leanne Mason. I love these two ladies. They are some of my best friends. And I love that we get to work together and share some of the fun adventures of life and all the things that we're learning. And we've got some really cool things for you this week for Wellness Wednesday. So, what was the topic that we were bantering around in
Oh,
for
honey,
today?
you don't remember?
Oh, honey.
Oh, honey. Oh, honey.
Oh, honey. Did you know that today is National Bee Day, which I think is amazing? And I brought this. This is from my neighbor who gifted this to me. Um, he has bees, and it is phenomenal what you learn about bees and local honey. Leanne, you had some fun local honey information for us.
Okay, so you guys, I first want to acknowledge Rose Turnbow, who is also one of our Aroma Vibe leaders. Probably 15, 16 years ago, she introduced me to using raw local honey. The importance of raw and local is it supports the allergies and seasonal threats that happen because of the plant life that's in your local area. So if those bees are gathering pollen, this becomes a natural remedy for those seasonal threats, which I absolutely love. So I used to get my honey from Rose when I lived close to Rose, but now I'm about 45 minutes away from her. So there is a lot different things here by the Great Salt Lake than there was where I was previously. So I love that our local bee company is less than a fourth of a mile across the road from me. And I also, you guys, Beyond Possibilities is my business, and theirs is Beyond the Bee, which I absolutely love. And as you can see, Ronee, hold yours up again as well. The coloring is different, right? And it just depends on, and I always mess this word up, viscosity, right? Is that the word?
Yeah.
And
Yep.
so if you look, my light is on top and my dark is underneath. So does it really matter? Ronee, do you shake yours up before you use it?
Well, mine is actually starting to crystallize.
Oh, okay. And mine's still
And
liquid form, but it's completely packed in here, so it's not
I've
open.
I've had this for a minute. So mine is because I had another bottle we were working through first, but mine is starting to crystallize. But here's the cool thing. All I have to do is put this in warm water and it will then melt down again, which is great. I do want to clarify something that you said. Now, as get as local as you can, right? But let's say your local is an hour away versus buying some stuff from the store that you don't know where it came
Oh,
from.
totally.
Get that local from an hour away because we first off we want to support local as much as possible, and you want to have, if it's from your state it's going to be better than if it's coming from a different country or a different state. But
Definitely.
honey is absolutely amazing. Now, my neighbor, he's awesome. He warned me, he's like, just this is unfiltered. So this is as raw as it gets. And every now and then there's little bits in here that you need to be careful of. But the least processed that you can get, because as it is processed, it starts to remove some of those benefits that you really, really want. So find out from your local beekeeper, like what their process is, and just support local when you can.
I love that. Now mine, she filters it, but it's just a sieve filter. So a wire mesh sieve filter, not
Not the microfiltering that they do.
not processed filter, right? So the other thing is, and I just did not do this. This is last year's, and I got her special, so I got two different jars, buy one, get one half off. Killer deal. If you don't want your honey to crystallize, then when you get it, whip it. Now that's a process where it then is going to turn to a milky color, and then it is a thicker, it becomes more like a cream rather than a liquid, but it will not crystallize. So that's just another way if you're worried about over warming and actually cooking it versus, because to take it from crystal form back to liquid, you want to do it a little bit slow. You don't want to do boiling. You want to do warm. And some people are not patient enough, and therefore they end up cooking it, which then removes some of those benefits. So,
Right, you don't want to cook it. The other thing, did you know, and I've done this, it's really fun. When you whip it, you can add some essential oils in there and you get really tasty, healthy whipped honey. So some of our favorites, obviously, doing during sniffle and sneeze season, then we like to add in a little On Guard. You could also add lavender, lemon, and peppermint. I'm not a lavender girl, so I don't love that flavor. But my daughter, who's dealing with some seasonal stuff going on, we put a drop of lavender, lemon, and peppermint on a spoon of honey, and she took that down the other day, and it helped tremendously.
actually love doing a little bit of the Madagascar vanilla with a little bit of cinnamon. That
Mm,
makes a really good um, toast honey.
yes, yes. My daughter also makes homemade peanut butter now, so doing that with some homemade peanut butter and our homemade bread, we're getting like super crunchy over here. It's awesome.
That is awesome. So I asked in the comments, what is your favorite honey? For Christmas, probably the last 2 years, I think, doTERRA has put out an organic honey, and this is infused with the orange essential oil. The funny thing is I bought it deciding to try it, and then the special came for this. And so the other jar is open in my cupboard and only has about this much left in it. That's why I grabbed the full jar. So I haven't even opened this, and I got it at Christmas. So 5 months later, and it's still closed.
There's lots of things that you can add honey to though, like peanut butter and honey sandwiches, always a big favorite. Adding honey into your teas or your coffee. I don't drink coffee, so I don't know if people add honey to their coffee.
No.
I know people
Now,
add
you
it's
can
kind of
also bake with it and cook with it,
yeah.
but you will want to look at conversion charts. When it comes to using honey when you're baking, the conversion charts you want to look at are for your altitude, because honey has more weight to it than your sugars. And so you want to look at research for your area. What's the conversion rate of using honey versus sugar?
Awesome. Jared, do you have any honey facts or
You
you
know,
just
one of
have
my
a honey
favorite things when
list?
I start to get that tickle in my throat and some of those things start going on is some honey and lemon, just lemon oil. A drop in my water, mix that up, drink that on back, makes a huge difference for me. We also have a concoction that we make over here where it's actually honey that has cloves in it that have sat, those cloves have sat in there, and when something starts coming around, we grab a spoon and we're not taking the cloves, we're just taking the honey that has been infused with the clove, and it tastes a little bit like soy sauce. I'll be real honest with you, but it's a sweet soy sauce, and it is amazing how quickly um, we start to get over some of those things. So adding it to On Guard, doing those types of things. Big, I'm a big fan of. And then just generally, honey, I found I was a singer. So growing up, anytime that we started to feel some of those effects coming on, honey was our immediate go-to because we needed that soothing of the throat. And so that was a great way to be able to do that.
Yes. I have seen where people take cloves of garlic and put them in a jar of honey. I haven't done it yet. It's on my list of, ooh, I should try that.
Yeah. Reach out to Shark. She got the recipe for you.
Oh, there you
Yeah,
go.
we have it.
Garlic one?
That's what we have on
Well,
my counter.
you said cloves. I thought you meant clove,
No,
but you meant
cloves of
garlic.
garlic, actual cloves of
Okay.
garlic sitting in.
Okay.
It's awesome.
I bet you though, clove would also be beneficial.
Yeah, see,
Like,
when he said clove, I was like thinking it was like little cloves.
No, cloves of garlic, the full cloves.
got it.
And then do you eat the
Perfect.
full clove? Like
No,
I've seen it, but
you leave the cloves in there, you just dip the spoon in there, the honey has become infused with the clove, and it's amazing.
okay. Now we need the recipe. Maybe you can get it and post it here
You
because
got it.
That would be great. So the next thing we want to talk about is it's Memorial Day weekend, you guys. We have lots of resources. We've talked about being prepared for holiday weekends and things like that. And so I will go in and post. Last year, Rone and I did some camping and different blogs like that. I will grab them and then come and put in the comments so you guys have those resources. But let's talk about, I'm going to share my screen. Dun, 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 the Memorial Day special.
yes.
Jared, what's your favorite thing about the Memorial Day special?
Oh my gosh, guys! First off, this is so cool. I'm excited about just generally all of these things, but the first thing that my eye immediately goes to for me is that deep blue. I love deep blue, and the whole product line is fantastic for any of those muscle aches and pains, occasional pain that comes up from life, as well as some deeper body stuff that happens as we start to get older. I've noticed that that polyphenol complex is my friend.
I love that. So, our Memorial Day special is 20% off these 4 kits. Now, you can get all of the kits if you would like, but it's 20% these complete kits. The other thing I love, if you have not purchased in 6 months or 12 months, contact us because they have some specials going on. So if you have previously had a membership and you've gone inactive, contact one of us because we want to get you on board with some of the incredible deals happening. One of which is they're waiving the membership fee. So contact us. I want you guys to come back tomorrow, and this exact image is going to be on our page. We want to know what you're most interested in. A, B, C, D, or E, all the above. And we will be sharing some resources with you for those items. Rone, is there one that you're more excited for over others?
I have 2.
So
Okay.
if you have 2, then you're going to put both those letters. What 2 are yours?
I am. So, well, then I really have 3 because Jared already talked about one. I use the MetaPower on the daily. Like this is one of those, especially since I started going back and I'm working out again, and my body is like, what? You haven't done this for a year and a half, and now you're like going full bore, right? So, making sure you have that collagen to help with muscle recovery. I mean, it has the added effect of helping people look younger, which I am vain enough to tell you that I like that. I liked that last week somebody thought my daughter was my sister. And I'm like, thank you. It's my daughter. Right. But I also live with 3.5 acres of wooded area where we have ticks. Right. We have nasty mosquitoes. We have ticks. So I'm really excited about the TerraShield, both in the spray bottle because we go through a ton of them through the summer, but also in the 15 ml bottle to put in the diffuser to help skeeters stay away because mosquitoes are the Minnesota state bird. Our mosquitoes here are so big. And I didn't understand this till I went to another state. I thought mosquitoes could like bite you through your clothes everywhere, but no, it's just here in Minnesota. Like we have
It happens here in Utah as well, especially off the Great Salt Lake. So I don't know about you, but in the diffuser, I have to combine TerraShield with that citronella to keep them away. And then in my TerraShield spray, I also add in 5 to 10 drops of the citronella into the spray because just the TerraShield on its own, the mosquitoes are like, eh. And every once in a while, you'll still get bit. But if I add in the citronella, we don't. Then, if you do get bit, the Tri-Ease supports the anti-inflammatory response from the histamines.
Well, do you know I also find, yes, the Tri-Ease is amazing. Right now, our trees and wet areas are causing the need for Tri-Ease. But I also found that TerraShield, even if you get bit, let's just say that the next morning you'll wake up and you'll not look like you were because the TerraShield helps with that as well.
Very cool.
So.
I love that.
Do you want to talk about the last one that we didn't talk about? Because that one's really good too.
So the last one is all about the aging skincare. I love that. It's Blue Lotus, which is it's a light floral because I'm not a floral girl, yet Blue Lotus is just a fresh, not heavily floral smell to me.
Yeah, I was really surprised by Blue Lotus that I liked it because
Yeah.
I'm not a floral girl either.
Jasmine is a little bit overly floral for me, but it's really good for our skin. You guys, Neroli sits here by my desk. It is a go-to for many, many things for me. Neroli is shared partnership. So if it is with one of my children, my business, you guys, when you are working on your business plan, putting neroli on and a little bit of frankincense on the top of your head right before you pray is that shared partnership with God as you're working on your business, which I absolutely love. Then we have the Yaropalm eye masks. I've done them with Ronay, you guys. We end up laughing so hard, but it does help with the older bagginess.
Or
It's
when
a
you
lot of
are
fun.
at a convention with lack of sleep.
Yeah. And then Yarrow Palm Serum, especially for aging skin. I love that. A little bit of Yarrow Palm with a little bit of castor oil. Fantastic as part of the nighttime ritual for the face. I absolutely love that. I will let you
Why
know.
at night? Why at night?
That's what I was getting into because for my skin, the Yarrow Palm makes me look like a Smurf for about an hour. So, for me, I do it at night. For some people, their skin just absorbs it and it doesn't have a problem, but it is a very dark blue. And so for many people, it will leave that blue tint. If you are extremely fair, blonde and fair, you really will see that blue really extreme. So that's why I do it at night. Many other people have different experiences with it, but the very first time you use it at night so you know what's going to happen. That's what I'm going to say. Don't ever put it on right before for the very first time that you have to be somewhere in 5 minutes because that's my disclaimer there. But I am with you. All of these kits, I use every single thing in some form that are in these kits. And so 20% off is amazing. I will say the Deep Blue rub I still use, but the Deep Blue stick, which somebody has removed from my desk, it's normally right here in my handy dandy grab. But the Deep Blue stick is easier because then it's not on my hands. So I don't end up rubbing my eye or using the restroom and it being a little still spicy. So again, tomorrow, come back to the Aroma Vibe page. Let us know which one you're most excited about. If you need more information on any of them, we'd love to help you. If you want to re-enroll, we would love to help you. If you've never enrolled, we'd love to help you. So, again, we're here to educate, inspire, and to share all the things that can help you live a healthy lifestyle. So, Jared and Ronay, last thoughts. We gave a lot of information today.
Happy B-Day.
Beyond the bees.
Be excellent to each other.
Oh, I love it. And on that note,
Party on, dude.
see you next week.